Foundation training course for BCS cadre officers shortened from 6 to 4 months. National Training Council makes the decision in a meeting with Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus in the chair. Sadiq Qaim elected VP in Daksu election, while SM Farhad and Mahiuddin Khan bag GC and AGC posts. Sadiq Qaim vows to fulfill students' expectations. The primary registration of Hajj pilgrim for 2026 will end on October 12. Saudi government decides not to extend the deadline, Religious Affairs Ministry informs. The testimony in crimes against humanity case against Sheikh Hasina and 2 others may conclude within this month, says the prosecution. Election Commission releases draft list of 42,618 polling stations for the 13th National Parliamentary election. Nepal army starts patrol on the streets of Kathmandu as the country reels from worst unrest in decades. Six killed, including 5 Hamas leaders in Israeli attack in the Qatari capital Doha. Widespread global condemnation continues. And Bangladesh to start their Asia Cup mission against Hong Kong in Abu Dhabi tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum. I am Tuli Komulika Das, welcoming you all to News at 10. You have just heard the highlights. Now let's move on to the details. The National Training Council (NTC) has reduced the duration of the foundation training course for BCS cadre officers from 6 months to 4 months, with 3 months at training institutions and 1 month for field level orientation and village attachment. The decision was taken at the 9th meeting of the NTC with Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus in the chair at State Guest House, Jamuna today. The meeting increased the maximum age limit for enrollment in master's and PhD courses from 45 to 47 years. For PhD studies, officials must submit annual progress reports certified by their supervisors to the respective ministry. Otherwise, their salaries will be withheld. Addressing the meeting, the Chief Advisor stressed on evaluating all the government training centers. Setting the standards and methods for training, Professor Yunus said each training center must be ranked categorically and monitored regularly. The meeting also decided to rename the Shonjiboni training program as Skill Renewal Training. Under the updated curriculum, this training will be conducted at field level in any government or non-government institution. The meeting also decided that if officials receive partial scholarships for higher studies, deputation will still be granted. To promote integrity, ethical values and anti-corruption attitudes among officials, the meeting decides to include topics such as virtue, morality, behavioral science and code of ethics in the training modules. The Council also decided to operate research, monitoring and evaluation activities to assess officials, training programs, training institutions and overall decision-making related to training. Besides, the meeting today formed the Executive Committee of the National Training Council (ECNTC) with Finance Advisor Dr. Saluddin Ahmed as its chairman. Finance Advisor Dr. Saluddin Ahmed, Law Advisor Professor Dr. Asif Nazrul, Foreign Affairs Advisor Muhammad Tawheed Hussain, Health and Family Welfare Advisor Nurjahan Begum, Public Administration Ministry Secretary Dr. Muhammad Mukhlesur Rahman and Dhaka University Vice Chancellor Professor Niaz Ahmed Khan joined the meeting. In the Dhaka University Central Students' Union Daksu election, Abu Sadiq Qaim, the candidate of the United Student Alliance, has been elected VP. SM Farhad has been elected GS and Muhammad Mahiuddin Khan has been elected AGS. The official results of the Daksu election were announced today at the university's Senate building. United Student Alliance candidate Sadiq Qaim secured 14,042 votes to win the VP post, while his nearest rival Chhatrodol's Abidul Islam Khan received 5,708 votes. For the GS post, United Student Alliance candidate SM Farhad won with 10,794 votes, defeating Chhatro Dal leader Tanvir Hamim, who received 5,283 votes. In the AGS race, United Student Alliance's Muhammad Mahiuddin Khan was elected with 11,772 votes, while Chhatro Dal's AGS candidate Tanvir Al-Hadi Mayed received 5,064 votes. Among the 12 secretary posts of Daksu, 9 were secured by United Student Alliance candidates, while 3 were won from independent panels. Daksu consists of 28 positions, including VP, GS and AGS. In this election, Fatima Tasnim Juma was elected Liberation War and Democratic Movement Secretary, Iqbal Haidar as Science and Technology Secretary, Umme Salma as Common Room, Reading Room and Cafeteria Secretary, Jashimuddin Khan as International Affairs Secretary, Mossaddeq Ali Ibn Muhammad as Literature and Cultural Affairs Secretary, Sanjida Ahmed Tonni as Research and Publication Secretary, Arman Hussain as Port Secretary, Asif Abdullah as Student Transport Secretary, Zubair bin Nisari as Social Welfare Secretary, Mazharul Islam as Career Development Secretary, M.M. Al-Minhaj as Health and Environment Secretary, and Muhammad Zakaria as Human Rights and Legal Affairs Secretary. Newly elected Daksu Vice President Sadiq Qaim has declared that the struggle will continue until the dream campus is built. He made the remark in his immediate reaction at a press conference held this morning at the Dhaka University Senate building. From the same panel, SM Farhad was elected General Secretary. In his reaction after the results, he said that safeguarding the trust placed in them by the students is now the greatest responsibility. In the Daksu election, candidates of the Islami Chhatro Shibir backed United Student Alliance secured victory in the VP, GS, AGS posts and 9 out of 12 secretary positions. Pledging to serve as VP, Sadiq Qaim said that regardless of differing views, everyone will work together. He also vowed to fulfill students' expectations. The winning candidates collectively promised to work toward realizing the expectations and trust that the students have placed in them. The initial registration of Hajj pilgrims for 2026 will end on October 12th. According to a media release issued by the Ministry of Religious Affairs, this deadline is non-extendable as it is aligned with the registration schedule set by the Saudi Arabian government. The release further said that a total of 1,27,198 Bangladeshi pilgrims will be allowed to perform Holy Hajj next year under both government and private management. The Holy Hajj is expected to take place in the last week of May 2026 in Saudi Arabia, subject to the sighting of the moon. The testimony in the case against Sheikh Hasina and 2 others for crimes against humanity during the July-August mass uprising may conclude within this month. Prosecutor Ghazi M.H. Tamim made this statement while briefing journalists at the International Crimes Tribunal today. He said that out of 81 witnesses in the case, testimony from 45 has already been recorded. Through these witnesses, the prosecution has been able to establish crimes against humanity against Sheikh Hasina and the 2 others before the tribunal. The briefing further revealed that next Monday, 2 significant witnesses are scheduled to testify in the case: Dr. Mahmood Rahman, editor of the daily Amar Desh and Nahid Islam convener of the National Citizens Party NCP. In addition, prosecutor Ghazi M.H. Tamim informed that the International Crimes Tribunal has ordered the arrest and imprisonment of Police Inspector Atikul Islam and Constable Sajadur Rahman in connection with the 2016 case of shooting 2 Islami Chhatro Shibir leaders in Joshore. The Central Intelligence Cell CIC of the National Board of Revenue today confiscated a bank locker at Pubali Bank's Motijil branch belonging to ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Confirming the matter, CIC Director General Hassan Habib said that a locker in the name of the former Premier was traced at Pubali Bank's Shenakollan Bhavan branch. Of the two keys to the locker, one was in Hasina's possession while the other remained with the bank. NBR intelligence officials sealed the locker this morning. Besides an FDR worth 12 lakh taka in Sheikh Hasina's name and another joint FDR of 44 lakh taka in the names of Sheikh Hasina and her sister Sheikh Rihana were also seized. Earlier, the NBR had sent letters to 65 banks across the country seeking information on lockers and assets registered under the names of Sheikh Hasina and her family members. NBR suspects that the locker may contain confidential documents, valuable deeds and ornaments. The Election Commission has published the draft list of polling centres for the upcoming 13th National Parliamentary election. According to the draft, the total number of polling centres stands at 42,618. Election Commission Senior Secretary Akhtar Ahmed made the announcement today at the EC headquarters in the capital's Agargaon. He said the number of registered voters currently stands at 12,61,61,201. On an average, one polling centre has been allocated for every 3,000 voters, resulting in a total of 42,618 centres. The Election Commission is moving forward with preparations to hold the election in the first half of February. The election schedule expected to be announced in the first half of December. Leading psychiatric experts called for early identification of individuals at risk of suicide and deep mental depression, emphasizing the urgent need to raise awareness and improve mental health care in the country. They made the remarks while addressing a seminar organized by the Bangladesh Medical Students Society at Bangladesh Medical University, BMU, in Dhaka today. The seminar was presided over by Dr. Salahuddin Kausar, Chairman of the Department of Psychiatry at BMU, while Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor, Dr. Muhammad Saidur Rahman, attended as special guest. Speakers stressed the importance of compassionate interpersonal communication and therapeutic engagement with individuals suffering from mental illness. They also highlighted the need for specialized medical care for those experiencing psychological distress and facing an elevated risk of suicide. The seminar was attended by eminent physicians, medical students from various colleges, internee doctors, and emergency care registrars. A memorandum of understanding has been signed between Bangladesh High-Tech Park Authority and Bangladesh University of Science and Technology, BUET, to establish Institute of Frontier Technology at BUET campus. Chief Advisor Special Assistant for Post Telecommunications and Information Technology, Faiz Ahmed Tayeb, was present as chief guest at the signing ceremony organized by ICT Division at a hotel in the capital today. The project director, Dr. Muhammad Mansoor Alam, and BUET Vice Chancellor, Professor Abu Burhan Muhammad Badruzzaman, signed the MOU on behalf of their respective sites. Chief Advisor Special Assistant Faiz Ahmed Tayeb said modern technology and knowledge-based skilled manpower will be created if the Institute of Frontier Technology is steered through BUET, which will play an important role in the country's economy. He expressed hope that this institute will also play a role in ensuring infrastructural development of the institute within the next 2 years, and it will also play a role in creating skilled manpower in additional 2 years through pilot project. Secretary of Information and Communication Technology Division, Shish Haidar Chaudhry, and BUET Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Abdul Hasib Chaudhry, attended signing ceremony. Officials of Information and Communication Technology Division and High-Tech Park Authority were also present. We now move on to the international news.